start with the fouls. It's been 2 of the last 3 games. I mean, maybe not as much yesterday, but 2 of the last 3 games struggled to defend without fouling. Where do you feel like that's coming from?
I don't know. I got to look at it, but yeah, we are fouling too much. I think teams are trying to attack us, get to the paint, and then we are fouling a little too much. And then sometimes, when guys don't have a chance to really make the shot, we're still fouling guys. And so we just got to be smart with that. We can't let teams get into the bonus with 9 minutes to go in the quarter because then they're going to attack more. So we just got to be better with our fouling. But we still want to be aggressive. So we got to be smart. We don't want to take away from our aggressiveness on the defensive end of, being physical, being in the bodies. But we got to be smart when we're doing it.
Where do you feel like this game, you guys were in it for a while, but now it just feels like when teams start to run on y'all start to lose control of games. Like, where do you feel like they were starting to get their runouts in that third quarter?
A few turnovers. And then, like you said, we couldn't make a shot, and so they was able to get rebounds and push it and attack early. But that's where it came from. But like I said, I wouldn't fault our guys' effort and what they try to do. We couldn't make a shot. And then, on the second night of a back-to-back, which they were too, but, having to play James 39 minutes is just, too many in my opinion. But we had to try to do what we had to do to win the game. But, he clearly got tired, and we shouldn't have to ask him to do that. So I just take responsibility for that. But, he wants to play, and, we just couldn't get it done. So they've been playing, really good basketball. JB's done a hell of a job. And they're a good team. They're not the Pistons of old, and they've been playing good basketball. And like I said, we did a good job. We just couldn't make shots and couldn't close quarters well enough.
You switched up the lineup, Bogey guys first start. Do you feel like he's comfortable enough? Missed shots can mean a lot of things, especially for a guy with his, resume and everything. Like, where do you feel like he can be better, and where do you feel like the ball's just going to go in at some point?
Well, when you come to a new team, just first not trying to step on guys' toes, but we want him to be aggressive. And, just understanding, he's got to get used to the offense, understand where his shots are going to come from. That will help him out a lot, And so his shots have been coming sporadic, in transition, driving kicks, sometimes off pick and roll himself. So just getting comfortable with the offense, just getting comfortable where his shots are going to come from. And we know he can make shots, and, we're not really worried about that.
And then, you guys have played 9 games this month. All of them, you've been down double digits at some point. Where do you feel like there's a common thread where, you guys aren't able to keep teams from building these big leads? It feels like y'all have been playing from behind a lot compared to earlier in the season, even with Kawhi not being on the floor. Y'all are having the double-digit leads. Where do you feel like that switched?